Hi, and these are notes for Unit 6, Day 4, Elimination Method. Solving systems by elimination. Sometimes you might see the word addition method. So you might see the word elimination, or you might see addition method. So in an elimination method, the idea is to get opposite coefficients for the same variable, meaning I have a positive 5y and a negative 5y, so opposite signs. And then we will add the equations together. So you can see when we add these together, you get 2x plus 3x gives you 5x, and 0 plus 10 is 10. All right. Elimination method. Put each equation in standard form, meaning the x and y's on one side. So standard form is that ax plus by equals c. Multiply each equation by a constant in order to get the least common multiple as the coefficient of one variable. Opposites make it easier. Eliminate the variable by adding the equations. Solve for the remaining variable, and then back substitute and solve for the other. And write it as an ordered pair, x comma y, or a, b, or whatever the variables are. All right, so looking at this first one, which you started this one earlier, we will add these two because we have a positive 5y and a negative 5y. So I'm going to add these together and get 5x. These are gone, equals 10. Divide by 5, so x equals 2. I substitute that back into one of those. I'm going to choose the first one. So that means I have 2 times 2 plus 5y equals 0. Multiply, you get 4 plus 5y equals 0. Subtract 4 from both sides. So 5y equals negative 4, which means y is negative 4/5. So my coordinate point would be 2, negative 4/5. And I'd recommend checking that in the other equation. So let's do a check. Let's do 3 times 2 minus 5 times negative 4/5. Does that equal 10? So this is 6. That'll give me plus 4 equals 10. So yes. All right, the next one, solve by elimination. Now, if I look at this, I can see if I add these two together, that negative 2x, positive 2x will go away. So those add out. So this is gone. So if I add these, I get negative 15y equals negative 15, because I'm adding negative 8 plus negative 7 and negative 12 plus negative 3. So divide by negative 15, y equals 1. Substitute that back into one of those. I'm just going to put in the top equation. So negative 2x minus 8 times 1 equals negative 12. So negative 2x minus 8 equals negative 12. Add 8 to both sides. So negative 2x equals negative 4. Divide by negative 2. So x equals 2. Final answer, 2, 1. And I like to check it in the other equation, so let's do a quick check on this. I'm going to go to the second equation. So twice of 2 minus 7 times my y is 1. Does that equal negative 3? So 4 minus 7 equal negative 3. The answer is yes. So that is probably the right answer. All right, the next one here, I can see that I have a negative 2. I have a negative y and a negative y. Well, I can't add those out. So I'm going to multiply, let's say, this equation by a negative 1. So then I have a negative 2x, a negative y equals negative 8. I'm going to distribute that negative 1 through this whole equation. So that's going to give me a negative 3x, a positive y equals a negative 2. Because when I do that now, I have a negative y and a positive y. Those will add out. So that's gone. So add these, I get negative 5x equals, add those, negative 10, divide by negative 5. So x equals 2. Substitute that back in any one of those equations. I'm going to go to the top equation. So I have negative 2 times 2 minus y equals negative 8. So negative 4 minus y equals negative 8. Add 4 to both sides. So negative y equals negative 4. Divide by negative 1. So y equals 4. Final answer, 2, 4. I'm going to check in the other equation. So 3 times 2 minus 4, does that equal 2? So 6 minus 4 equal 2. The answer is yes. All right, you can get no solution or infinitely many. So if it's always false, it's a no solution. Always true, infinitely many, or infinite many solutions. No solution means I have parallel lines. Infinite many means I have the same line twice. All right, so looking at this one, this is nice. If I add the x's, they're gone. Add the y's, they're gone. So I get 0 equals 11, which is not true. So this answer is false. So which means no solution, that means if I were to graph those two equations, they are parallel lines. This one, if I add, I get the x's are gone, I get 0, the y's are gone. So x's and y's are gone, so I get 0 equals 0. That's true always. So the answer is infinite many solutions, meaning it's the same line twice. Because look, if I have negative x plus 2y equals 3, if I multiply that by negative 1, notice I get x minus 2y equals negative 3. So it's the same equation. It's the equation multiplied by negative 1, so it's the same equation. And there's your assignment.